and one simple way to do this is the next time you're serving is try to not look at your chart for one song. Like you could definitely do one song, I think. I believe you
Save
guys.
today was 2 chords and so simple. I was like, sweet, got that. Like, yeah, like even if it's just that, that's very helpful.
Don't look at your chart. Look up to your people. Smile. You know, wave at mom. You know?
No.
I wave at my mom every weekend.
Right before, not during service.
Jesus, okay, so rule of rhythms. So yeah, we're using click here. How's that been going, guys?
That was awesome.
Do we like it?
Yes.
No.
Oh, that's amazing.
No.
Nobody said that. Oh man.
Oh.
So-
in due time, I promise.
I get to play with my 82-year-old grandpa. I get to play with him on keys, and then my father is like 50 something on bass. And anyway, my grandfather, who's in his 80s, when we introduced click, it was hilarious, man. He hated it. What is this? You know, and he had the big old like headphones.
Yeah, with the cans and
Gosh, and his music stands like right in front of his face.
Yeah. He was not about it.
Love my grandpa.
Yeah.
But over like a couple of years, he's like, man, this is awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
And when I listen to the radio now, I can tell back in those old recordings, they didn't have a click. And they're speeding up and slowing down, and it's awful, Zach. It's awful. What were they thinking? Sounds like Trace. What were they thinking? That was really good.
That was,
So yeah, click is awesome, and so we can rely on that to keep our time. And so acoustic players, so you don't have to be driving the ship. I said ship. Sorry. You don't have to be control entirely of all the dynamics of this band. You know, you can go shing 2, 3, 4, shing 2, and that's fine. Same with electrics, and it's amazing. So there's this thing about you know, if the acoustic player is playing diamonds or they're playing whole notes, they're playing each chord change. So G 2, 3, 4, C 2, or the piano's doing that, and the drummer is keeping eighth notes. Dun, dun, da, dun, 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 da. There's actually space because she's not playing dun 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 dun. You can hear the hi-hat and the kick go dun, da, dun, da. And then the bass player is like dun, da, boom, dun, dun, boom. So there's all this space, but if we're all hitting quarter notes and eighth notes together, do 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 boom dun, da, dun, dun, you don't hear that. You just hear like you're just getting hit in the face with constant eighth notes, and it's not fun. So, since we have this click, we don't need any instrument except for maybe drums to be totally relying on eighth notes. So, breathe, you know? Let the music breathe. Do we have any drummers here? Oh man, cool. He knows what I'm talking about. So, and then does anybody play acoustic? Oh wow, who's you guys?
quite a bit.
And then keyboard player? Just one?
One lone today. 2.
Where's our bass players at?
Yeah.
My brother. I started out on bass, so my dad's a bass player, your dad's a bass player. So yeah, so there's all this space for everybody, and we got a mandolin guy. We got all this space for all these things. The mandolin has to take up all the 16th notes. So anyway, if Justin's playing quarter notes or he's playing whole notes on electric, let's say he's playing whole notes. Let's make the acoustic play quarter notes. So he's going shing, and he's going shing, 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 and then the hi-hat's going tss, 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 tss. There's all this space. So it's so important, and you only can realize this if you talk about it, worship leader or band director, or if you listen. And one of the worst fallbacks with in-ears is we have the ability to just crank ourselves up and not hear anything else. And so that brings me to my next point. Mixing your in-ears is very important, and also using the panning. So on your guys' current system, you can pan left or right. You guys all use that?
Yeah.
Cool. No? So, do you know how? Maybe? No?
Yep, I know the button.
Okay.
I've just not touched it.
So, like on a recording, not everything is dead in the center. Panning is when something's in the right speaker or something's in the left speaker. And so typically I will have my instrument in the center because that is what I want to hear most prominently. But I'll have this background singer pan to the right so that in my head, in my ears, they're kind of over here. And I'll have them pretty low if they're not leading a song. I'll have keys maybe over to my left so that there's space over here for it, and I'll have her kind of up because she's starting a song or she's playing during the down parts. I'll have my voice in the center, and I'll have click in the center, but definitely utilizing the pan, and it's worth messing around with it. It's not just there for fun. It definitely makes space because there's only so many things that you can fit inside this box of sound that we are using, and it's so easy to not listen to each other when we have in-ears. And so and also one thing I do typically is I take an ear out so I can hear my congregation. I can also hear the room. If I'm on drums, I don't do that because I'm concentrating way too hard. I have to hear the click. But anyway, does that make sense at all, guys?
Yeah, and we do have, we've got a room mic as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Which
that works.
I think in the new space there's going to be a better and better placed room mic. Right now it's just totally,
Hey, let's stick a microphone right here.
Yeah.
So not quite as helpful, but hopefully more helpful next iteration.
Yeah. And so then let's also talk about like the frequency ranges of our instruments. So say we have two acoustic players playing. Let's figure out a way to where where both of us aren't playing the same exact chords. Does that make sense? So if we're playing the key of G, Tom can be playing without a capo, but Justin can capo up to the 5th fret and play as if he's playing the key of D, and it gives this whole new sound that it's not just everything's low, it's now there's something low and there's something high and there's frequencies for all that to be heard. Because like I said, we're trying to fit everything in this low box, and if everything is in this section of the box, these low frequencies, we won't hear it. And so it's very important. So like piano player, if you hear the piano player playing, you are good, shing, y'all know that part to good, or not good, King of My Heart. Guitar player, don't play in that range. Don't play where the shing, like don't play up there, because otherwise you're gonna be clashing, you're gonna be getting in the way, the sound guy's not gonna like you. People in the audience are gonna like you. And then same with the bass player. When the bass player is rocking the low notes, keyboard player, stay out of the low notes, because it gets really weird really quick. And so these are all things that happen when you listen to each other. And same with singing, harmonies are super awesome. But if you have 3 singers, like what you guys have been doing, if they're singing this harmony, maybe you don't sing that harmony, because 2 people singing the same harmony, it gets really fishy. And there's also this technique of like, you can sing the melody with the worship leader, but back up from the microphone, keep worshiping, but you're not prominent in the mix now, but you're kind of ambient and super cool. And something I skipped over when I was talking about making charts and stuff for yourself, and when you're listening at home, when you're preparing, make crucial notes of, on the recording, this song starts with electric guitar. I'm the electric guitar player. I should learn this. If you're starting a song, or if you're ending a song, or if the song starts with drums and you're the drummer, learn it. Be prepared. Even if you show up on Sunday and the worship leader's like, I don't want to do it like that, that's okay. You wasted 2 minutes of your practice time. But if you get there and the worship leader's like, yeah, let's do it like this, and you didn't learn it, you're not the cool guy in that moment, lack of a better term. So anyway, make crucial notes of the piano plays this lead line, I'm the piano player, or the electric plays this lead line, I'm the electric guitar player, or the vocals ramp up going in this bridge. So I need to nail that so that my band knows that we're going to the bridge. Definitely make note of your specific instrument that is leading the rest of the band into sections, or that is carrying the song in that particular part. So that's kind of like 101 of preparation and getting ready for Sunday. Does anybody have any questions on any of that stuff? Kind of plowed through it. I would love questions right now.
Questions?
You're thinking. I like it. You have a question? What's your question? Oh wait, was there a question?
I just have a general question.
Sure.
But if you, as the worship leader, are kind of redoing a song, like you said, it's not going to be exactly what the recording is. How do you best prepare your team?
Absolutely. Okay, cool. So what I do is when I send out the set list, for each song I send specific notes to each player. So I say, drums, I need you to play this exactly like the recording. Or I say, drums, I think we're gonna start with you not being in the song until the second verse. So I give each of my players hey, you're gonna come in here, or you're gonna not be in here, kind of thing. And then being able to either play or sing what it is you want them to play. So if you're redoing a song, remixing song, you need to be able to mouth the drums to the drummer, like saying, I want boom, da, boom, da, boom, da. And as funny as that feels, it's the drummer is like, oh yeah, I got it, and then he does it. Same with lead lines. If you're a piano player or acoustic player, know the lead line, that what it is you want them to play, or be able to sing it. And but before all that, set them up for success and shoot them an email or a text or a phone call, because that goes really far. And just say, hey, on this song, don't worry about the recording, we're gonna do it way different, but what I'm looking for is make it sound just like this Paramore song or something, whatever the song is that you're going for. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite website for Nashville numbers? Learning what they are and how to do that?
Man, I don't, unfortunately, because
Google works,
I just learned
my own work.
Well, I know they have a book out that I got when I was at Bethel. I need to find that, and once I do, Justin, I'll let you know, and then you can
That's great.
tell them that. And it's like the smallest little book, but it's just called Nashville Number System. And it
We
just goes
don't
in
tend to use
detail.
them hardly at all right now, and it will probably be a benefit.
Are you talking about the Jeff Cundy one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
I've got it.
it's the yellow one.
Yeah.
Is that the one you're talking about? Yep, that's
There's a number
exactly
of
it.
different ones out there. I mean, even
I was gonna say they're
It's
probably.
super
Dan Welch has done stuff on his website that talks about songs too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's super easy though, because once you know the concept, you're done. And so typically, what it is, just really quickly, is you write down the number 1, and it's just implied that chord gets 4 counts. And so you don't really have to worry about the rhythm. So you write down 1, 4, 5, 1. And that's a 4-bar phrase. So you're playing each of those chords for 4 counts. And that's it.